Hello everybody, I am very happy to meet you once again through this video lesson prepared for first BSc Zoology students, those who are studying the core course Diversity of Invertebrates. So in this video lesson I am going to deal about the phylum Echinodermata, salient features and classification. Before we enter into the topic, I would like to give a brief introduction about the phylum Echinodermata. This is the last phylum of the group invertebrates. We know that the animal kingdom is classified into two groups based on the presence and or absence of backbone or spinal cord, otherwise known as notochord, and which is commonly called as vertebral column. The animals are classified into two types based on the notochord. If the notochord is present, that animals are commonly called chordates. If there is no notochord, they are called non-chordates. Likewise, if the animals are having vertebral column, they are called vertebrates. If there is no vertebral column, that animals are called invertebrates. As I told you, this is the last phylum of the group invertebrates, and already you have studied the salient features and the classification of the remaining phyla. Starts from Protozoa, Porifera, Coelenterata, Platyhelminthes, Aschelminthes, Annelida, Arthropoda and Mollusca. Now I am going to deal about this Echinodermata. Echinoderms are spiny skinned animals. The whole body is covered by a short or long spines. Hence the name was coined as echinoderms. And the specific feature of these animals is the presence of water vascular system. This phylum Echinodermata includes exclusively marine organisms. And the total number of marine organisms included under this Echinodermata is around 7,000. Normally they are named as triploblastic. We know that triploblastic means this animal, when they are developed as the embryo, especially during the gastrula stage, they are having three layers such as ectoderm, mesoderm and endoderm. Because of the presence of the triple layer during the time of development, they are called triploblastic, and they are also coelomate animals. Coelom itself is known as body cavity. Presence of body cavity in the animal, hence they included under coelomata. If true coelomic epithelium is encircled the coelom, they are called eucoelomate animal. It is also a eucoelomate animal, and it is a radially symmetrical animal. What is symmetry? Symmetry is defined as the separation of body parts into two equal halves through an axis. If we cut the animal through an axis, we should get two equal halves. But this animal is a radially symmetrical animal, because when we cut the animal in any angle, we will get two equal halves. And these animals are having organ system grade of organization, because each and every functions of this animal is because of the presence of different types of systems like digestive system, circulatory system, respiratory system, excretory system, and so on. And the whole body is formed of spines and calcareous ossicles. So these spines and calcareous ossicles form the exoskeleton. As in human being, they have the exoskeleton, but we have endoskeleton. And some of the members of this group are having larval forms. So the development is indirect development because of the presence of larval forms in their life cycle of these animals. The peculiar thing of these animals is the presence of water vascular system. It is not found in any animal or any organism found in other group of invertebrates and even the vertebrates. Like our blood vascular system, these animals, the echinoderms, are having water vascular system with tube feet. That water vascular system is not only for capturing the food, it is also meant for the locomotion, and sometimes it is also used for the respiration also. Here the excretory system is absent in these animals. Then naturally there will be a question, and which organ is doing that excretion? Amoebocytes are present in the hemal system of this animal. That hemal system doing that function of excretion with the help of these amoebocytes which are circulating in the blood. And another important structure found in the echinoderms is pedicelluria. So pedicelluria are the pincer like or scissors like structures which are meant for cleaning the body as well as offense and defense. These are the salient features of echinoderms. Next we will study about the classification. As I have mentioned earlier, these echinoderms are spiny skinned animals with a water vascular system, and this phylum Echinodermata is divided into two subphyla, namely Eleutherozoa and Palmatozoa. Eleutherozoa subphyla includes 4 classes, whereas the Palmatozoa includes only 1 class. Let us see the salient features of this subphylum Eleutherozoa and its 4 classes. Mostly the animals included under this Eleutherozoa subphylum are having a peculiar structure, that is nothing but the tube feet. And in these organisms, the stalk is absent. Because of the absence of stalk, they are free living. And the ambulacral system is a very specific system found in this Eleutherozoa. And another specific feature of this organism is the location of anus in the aboral side. So based on the presence of mouth, the body is divided into 2 sides. One is oral and aboral. Where the mouth is located, that portion is called oral side, and the opposite side is known as aboral side. This subphylum Eleutherozoa is divided into 4 classes such as ASTEROIDEA, OPHIUROIDEA, ECHINOIDEA and HOLOTHUROIDEA. Let me see the salient features and the example of the class ASTEROIDEA. These animals are having 2 distinct regions such as oral and aboral regions or surfaces. In the oral region, the mouth and the ambulacral groove are situated, and the aboral side, anus and the other important structure of the water vascular system, the so-called madreporite, is present. The development of this ASTEROIDEA includes the bipinnaria and the brachiolaria larvae. Normally, these asteroids feeds on mussels and barnacles. The specific example for this class Asteroidea is starfish or sea star. The second class is OPHIUROIDEA. Here also the body is star shaped and oral and aboral surfaces are distinct, but here the ambulacral groove is absent. Pedicel area are also absent. And the development includes Ophiopluteus larva. The example is brittle star or serpent star. By the name itself, Ophio means a snake-like. Since the ambulacral groove as well as pedicel area are absent, the body is highly flexible in these organisms. So, they can move the arms at any direction. They are not so rigid as in case of these asteroids. And the animals belong to this subclass class OPHIUROIDEA are having the greater power of regeneration. Mostly these organisms are detritus feeders, and sometimes they feed on the sponges and the sea squids. Sea squids are otherwise known as sea potato or Heredimania. And these are the common examples of these OPHIUROIDs. OPHIUROIDEA longicanda, OPHIUROIDEA ungulata, Ophioderma panamensis are the common examples of this class OPHIUROIDEA. The third class we are going to see is ECHINOIDEA. So, echin means spines or thorns. Actually, without spines, when we see the animal, the whole body is heart shaped or disc shaped. The body is enclosed in a test. The test is nothing but the thick covering, and which is composed of calcareous plates and spines. Here the length of the spines is so long when compared to other group of animals. Once again, the mouth is located on the oral side and the anus is on the aboral side. Here the larva is named as Echinopluteus. And it was observed that the length of each spine is up to 40 centimeter. Such huge sized spine is present on the aboral side of this animal. The common examples are sea urchins and sea dollars. The sea dollars normally live in coarse sand. And these are the common examples for this class Echinoidea, Echinothrix calamaris, Diadema savingi, Echinus sinensis. So these are the common examples for this class Echinoidea. And the last class of the subphyla is HOLOTHUROIDEA. Holo means empty. So these animals are having a cylinder-like body, and it looks like an empty space in the central region. So the name was coined as HOLOTHUROIDEA. The shape of the body is cylindrical and are rounded. And the mouth and anus are located at the opposite ends. The skin is leathery. The ring of oral tentacles is present, bony plates embedded on the skin. As in case of other classes of echinoderms, these animals don't have long as well as short spines. Only bony plates are found on the skin. Adult secretes powerful toxic substances, and the toxic substances sometimes sticky also. They are detrivorous. Normally they have a larval form named as auricularia larva. The example is sea cucumber. And these are the common examples of sea cucumber in multicolored. Chinese sea cucumber, Cucumberia frondosa, Cucumeria piperata, Cucumeria frondis. This Cucumeria frondis is a common species and in Tamil it is named as Kadalattai. Next we will see the salient features of the another subphylum Palmatozoa. This Palmatozoa includes stalked echinoderms. Because of the presence of stalk, the adults are always attached with the substratum, and here the tube feeds are modified into tubular ciliated appendages. And the major difference of this subphylum Palmatozoan animals is the oral surface is directed upwards. In the remaining classes of Eleutherozoa, the oral side is downwards, whereas in case of this Palmatozoa, the oral surface is directed upwards. This subphylum Palmatozoa includes only one class, Crinoidea. This Crinoidea includes extinct as well as living forms. Extinct means dead. So it includes dead as well as living forms. The extinct forms, majority of the extinct forms are stalked. Theca is present. The mouth is present at the center of the food grooves, radiate along the oral surface of the arms, and it is also a detritus feeder. All the other important system of the body send the extension into the arm. The common examples are sea lily or feather stars. These are the common examples of this class: Heterometra crenulata, Rhinocrinus lophotensis are the common examples. Thank you very much.